Let's go to the NPP side and speak to Evans Nimako. He's Director of Elections and Research, or that has been taken away now, of the New Patriotic Party. Evans, you're welcome to ChannelOne Newsroom. Situation Room on ChannelOne TV.
Hello, thank you for having me, and good afternoon to you.
Good afternoon to you. Rashid Tanko says they cannot trust you. The last time your General Secretary issued a statement that you are not contesting Ablekuma North, you showed up anyway, and you fought fiercely. So now that you've said you're going to Tamale Central, it should be taken with a pinch of salt.
Well, thank you, my brother, for having me, and good afternoon to your listeners. I think for that young man you spoke with, when the New Patriotic Party is erasing our arguments on solid facts and truth, he will run away. And what is the basis of this? The New Patriotic Party thinks that definitely once a vacancy has occurred, that will occasion a possible by-election to be conducted by the Electoral Commission. And the party is saying that under the circumstance, we want to honor our brother Alhaji Dr. Mutala. We think that this is the best way to honor him, even though if you look at the parliamentary records, sometimes Mutala has been a bit sarcastic. But that notwithstanding, the New Patriotic Party thinks that there's no need for us to put up a contest in Tamale Central. If Tanko would not want to appreciate this gesture from the New Patriotic Party, it's up to you. In fact, their national chairman, Mr. Sidun Ketia, said that he welcomes this gesture. We are not demanding any condition from the NDC with respect to by-elections in Akwatia. But for him to say that we knew that Tamale Central will not be any good ground for us, it is the reason why we are pulling out. That is up to him. I think that the decision by the New Patriotic Party to honor Mutala, who worked and got demise on line of duty for Ghana, is the way to go. And so he can raise all those issues. But, I mean, that should mark the difference between Tanko and his national chairman, Mr. Sidun Ketia.
But it's fair. It's fair when he says you are known to be inconsistent in the past, and to the extent of your inconsistency in the past, you cannot be trusted in the future. So if you say you're not going to do one thing, you should be expected to do just that thing. In fact, he said if they weren't extra prepared and ready in Ablekuma North, your inconsistent position would have cost them the seat. And so that's why until the ballot papers are printed and there's no elephant symbol on it, they can't trust you. And that is a fair view, isn't it?
I think we should have a very serious conversation on this platform than to take along a personal opinion of Rashid Tanko.
A personal opinion based on historical facts?
No, his personal opinion. The position of the New Patriotic Party has not changed. We have said that when it comes to Ablekuma North constituency, as a party, we are not going to be part of it because the Electoral Commission, per their own pronouncement, changed the New Patriotic Party. They have submitted their views, opinions, historical records on Ablekuma North. They had made presentation to Parliament and have said that we are left with 3 polling stations to complete the exercise for Ablekuma North. So was it not too bizarre for EC to say that we're going to do a rerun of 19 polling stations? Was it not? So the party National Executive Committee, close with the authority, said that we were not going to be part of it. And you should know that the National Executive Committee took a strong position against the candidate's decision to be part of that exercise. So as a party, we withdrew from that because the EC the conduct of the EC was so questionable, that can be put to rest. My brother, we as a country have lost our brothers in a very bizarre circumstance. And we are saying that in order to commensurate and sympathize with the immediate family, Tanko can take himself out of the equation. But we feel that there's an immediate family, there's an extended family, and there's a whole Ghana that has been bedeviled with this unfortunate situation. So under the circumstance, we didn't want to go into any contestation.
Okay.
I think this should be a commendable arrangement. Now, for Alhaji Tanko to be saying that we know that it's not going to be a viable enterprise for us, and on that note, we are not contesting. Who told you that NDC could have taken Ayawaso West Ugon from the New Patriotic Party? I've said always that no two elections are the same. And I'm saying that you should just support the position of Estedu Ketia, the national chairman of the NDC, against Rashid Tanko, and you see where we stand.
Okay.
I think that we shouldn't take these issues for granted.
Let me ask you a question I asked him before you take leave of us. That in the future we shouldn't field candidates from opposing sides for an election in a seat that is occupied by a party. So Tamale Tamale Central now is occupied by the NDC. There is a by-election occasioned by death. NPP should not contest. There's a by-election in Akwetia, a seat that was occupied by the NPP. The NDC should not contest. Legally, the Constitution says there must be a by-election. As to how that by-election will be conducted is a different matter, so that you could have a gentleman's agreement and say, this is what we are going to do henceforth. What is your personal view on this?
Well, so for me, it must not lie within the pronunciation of men. It must be grounded in the Constitution. And if we check, the Article 1125 as amended says that in an event of death, it takes within 60 days. And so we must look at the scenario. If we are looking at the scenario of somebody passing, a demise of an MP is different. If you are looking at a situation where we have like Jechikwesi's situation, it must be different. So you need to look at the scenario. But I don't disagree that enough by-elections that give us unnecessary contestation. We've seen Akwetia by-elections, 6 polling stations. We've seen Triponi. We've seen Talensi and all those ones. And I think that as a nation, we need to look into the future with an arrangement that would not really disintegrate us, but rather brings us together.
Is it your prayer and wish that NDC withdraws from Akwetia?
And we've not extended, as a party, we've not extended any conditions to them. I mean, if they so wish to participate in Akwetia, Akwetia by-election has been set by the EC to be 2nd September, and New Patriotic Party is ready to honor NS Kumi with a victory. And that is going to happen.
Thank you so much for speaking to us. That's Evans Nimako. He's Director of Elections and Research with the New Patriotic Party. So